mi ò mọ̀ pé anybody plan kankan but nígbà tí mo jí láàárọ̀ mo ń gbọ́ orin lẹ́yìn ilẹ̀kùn mi. Ìgbà tí máa fi sílẹ̀kùn mo ti bá àwọn tó wá láti London, àwọn tó wá láti America, àwọn tó wá láti Nigeria, àwọn tó wá from other places. Ìgbà wo lẹ plan gbogbo eléyìí wọ́n dẹ̀ gbé kéèkì kan ńlá rẹpẹtẹ báyìí dání wọ́n gbé wá láti London. Àwọn mìíràn tún gbé kéèkì mìíràn kékeré wá láti Èkó. I am overwhelmed. I am overwhelmed by your love, and it has been celebration, celebration, celebration all day. More and more people coming, more and more celebration. Àwọn tó wá láàárọ̀ kùtù yẹn wọ́n wá gbé pásù kan ládání nínú báàgì kan. So èmi ò mọ nǹkan tó wà ńbẹ̀, bóyá oúnjẹ ni, bóyá oúnjẹ sí wọ́n gbé ráìsì dání, wọ́n ṣe oúnjẹ dáadáa dání, wọ́n dẹ̀ gbé ẹran dání. Ìgbà tí mo tún wá ní báàgì mìíràn tán gbé sórí chair, màá ń wò wọ́n pé kí ló lè wà nínú báàgì yẹn. Wọ́n wá ní bàbá ẹ wọlé kí ẹ wá lọ wọṣọ yín. Mo wá ní kí n lọ wọlé kí n lọ wọ ẹ̀wù mi. Wọ́n ní rárá kì í ṣe yẹn bá aṣọ yín lélẹ́yìí. Mo wá wọlé ní secretary mi Táyé wá bá mi wọlé bẹ́ẹ̀ láìpẹ́ pé mi ò mọ bí mo ṣe lè dúpẹ́ o. Aṣọ ńlá, aṣọ Yorùbá pẹ̀lú embroidery tó jọjú, then pẹ̀lú fìlà elétí ajá, then àti àkún lọ́wọ́ lọ́rùn. Nígbà tí mo wọ̀ ọ́ tí mo dá èmi gan tí mò ń jáde bọ̀ wá rí bá wọn bíi pé èmi gan mọ̀ pé mo lókùn bí ọba. Mo lókùn bí ọba. Wọ́n wá ra pàpà kan sí golden head, walking stick ọba, golden head. Mo dúpẹ́ o. Fọ́tò ńlẹ̀ rí lójú ìkànnì yẹn lórí ọ̀gá lẹ́ni èmi ga. Àwa jókòó, àwa ṣe celebration, a gé kéèkì kíní, gé kéèkì kejì, akọrin, a ṣe and so on. Orin kan wá jáde lẹ́nìí yìí tí ṣé ẹ rántí gbà ó dédé ọkọ sí mi pé nígbà tí Moses tí àwọn ọmọ Israel tí wọ́n jáde kúrò nínú òkun pupa tántán wẹ̀yìn tí àwọn Egyptian army ti perish sínú òkun pupa. Moses wá wẹ̀yìn wá wò tí pé Ọlọ́run wà ẹ̀ga o. Ó wá bẹ̀rẹ̀, ó wá kọrin, who is like unto thee, O Lord? Who is like unto thee, O Lord?
Who is like unto thee, O
Lord?
Among the gods,
who is like
thee? Glorious in holiness, fearful in praises, always wonders.
Hallelujah. Then orin kan náà tí èyí tó wá bọ́rí mo wá bọ́ sí wá sọ sí mi lọ́kàn pé irú orin tó yẹ ká máa kọ nìyẹn. Lord God, Lord God, behold thou hast blessed our nation by thy great power and outstretched arm. There is nothing too hard for you. Oh Lord, there is nothing too hard for you. Yeah. Kò sí nǹkan tó wà too hard for God. There is nothing hard for you. Oh Lord, there is nothing too hard for you. Yes, there's nothing too hard for our God. He has given us our nation, independent, sovereign, separate from Nigeria. And we shall soon be living in it and be joining in unity and dedication to build it into one of the greatest countries on earth. We are not a little nation. We are not a little tribe. No, we are in fact one nation. We are a unique nation. We are a nation that can spread across the Atlantic. Yeah, a black nation that stretches across the Atlantic. Some years ago, a few years ago, we organized a meeting in Wilmington, Delaware, and I was giving a lecture to a group of young Yoruba boys and girls, mostly graduate students and so on, from the various colleges in the area. And I made a statement that, well, we in Nigeria were over 50 in population, 50 million in population, but that the Yoruba people in Brazil are more than that. They are about 70 million. That's wrong statistics, sir. We are not 70 million. We are 80 million. Yeah. And since then, wonderful things have been happening in Brazil. Brazil has appointed the Yoruba language as an official language of Brazil, and arrangements to teach it in schools and colleges in Brazil. Brazil has chosen a day, a Yoruba day, that will be celebrated every year. Brazil has appointed an Isheshe Day that will also be celebrated every year with fanfare and parades and beautiful parades in the streets. What nation in the world has that kind of spread? We are larger than Nigeria. Yeah, we are larger than Nigeria. Because there are Yoruba people in every country in the West Indies. In Cuba, we are about 4 to 5 million. In Haiti and Dominican Republic, we are easily the majority. In the Caribbean, in countries like I'm trying to select the biggest countries like Barbados and so on, where you will go and take part in Yoruba festivals, Yoruba rituals, and so on. Trinidad, Tobago, we are there. We are, yes, the story of how we came to be there may not be pleasant, but God in his infinite mercy has established us there. And more, everything Yoruba is becoming more and more prominent in their lives. Festivals, Yoruba rituals, Yoruba religion, and so on. So here we are about to build one of the most unique countries on earth. And we are also grateful to God that concerning the modern diaspora from Africa, the Yoruba are the most prominent everywhere on earth. There is hardly any country you get to, you wouldn't find the Yoruba in a position of dominance among the immigrants from Africa in modern times. And the beauty of that is that our young people are learning all sorts of new knowledge, all sorts of skills, and are rising to the top in all sorts of modern technology. And yeah, sometimes I think about these things in the night and I can't fall asleep. I can no longer fall asleep. I'm so excited. I see the exiles returning in their large numbers from the diaspora and starting things in Nigeria that will astound and surprise the world. So now, some are already returning as a result of changes in policy in the United States. Some are already returning. And I think it is time that we in the Yoruba struggle need to set up a center for the reception of the exiles, so that when you come, you know that there is a place you can relate to, you register your name and so on. What kind of help do you need? And then we begin to find resources to help our people to settle down. Wow, the possibilities, the dreams are enormous. The possibilities are enormous. So I congratulate the Yoruba nation. And today I made the statement when I spoke briefly at that birthday event, that by the grace of God, this event will be celebrated next year in our own country, in Orile-Ede Yoruba. And God will grant that. I believe that God has granted it, because he said, ask and you shall be given. Ask in faith and you shall be given. Jesus Christ says, be it unto you according to your faith. We have the faith that our country is coming, will come, is already on the way, that we are already close to knocking at the door of our country and opening it and entering into it and beginning the very exciting task of building a great, prosperous, technologically powerful, and highly respected country in the world. And I said, congratulations to all Yoruba people everywhere. We still have our problem, which is Nigeria, and it is a multifaceted problem. The one that is obvious to all is that Nigeria will try to keep us at all costs. What they are keeping us for is not clear, because there is no prospect for anything in Nigeria. Oh, people will say our brother is president of Nigeria, therefore, no, look at what is happening to him. Look at what is happening to Bola Tinubu. Look at what is happening to him. Look at the way they are shredding him all the time, as if he's an outsider. He doesn't belong. He has no right ever to be president of Nigeria. Oh yeah. So, should we be happy that our brother is president in that kind of situation? There is a particular ethnic group that is daily yelling at him, castigating him, cursing him, calling him names, and so on. They are treating him as he is the criminal who destroyed the Nigerian economy, whereas we all know that the economy was destroyed before it got there. That some actions of his that ought to be causing a reversal in the fortunes of Nigeria for the better are actually causing a reversal for the worse, because the foundations have been battered before he got there. Yeah. Sometimes it is as if the people who ruled for 8 years before him deliberately sabotage the foundations of the economy to make it clear, to make it difficult, impossible for their successor to succeed in anything. That's what we are seeing. But we have not started to defend him. But the time is coming when we will. But the more important thing is that he and we must find a way to get out of this kind of this thing called Nigeria, this mess called Nigeria. That's the answer, rather than entering into polemics with any group of people. I congratulate the Yoruba people. I want to say again that I'm very, very grateful. I don't know how to thank you for my experiences of today. I wasn't planning a celebration. My partner, my life partner, the person who has stood by me, who loves the Yoruba nation as much as I do, whose last sentence to me in this life before he passed on was, Baba, I am a good of our Nigeria. She managed to whisper that to me. A few hours later, she was gone. I never had a word from her after that sentence. Baba, I am a good of our She managed to whisper that. And I promised her solemnly, we will not leave them in this suffering. So, after she left, since she left, I have felt lonely because she was my confidant, the person and my advisor, the person who stood by me in all situations, the person who will come to me when I am busy all night writing furiously something very important, who will come over to me and say, Baba, Pele, I know you are tired, but this is our life mission. You cannot get tired of it. You may be physically tired, but spiritually and in your soul, you are not tired. I know you are not tired of it, and you will never get tired of it until victory is won. So, most of what I've been doing since that has been preparing for the funeral, to see her off. And so I wasn't thinking of a birthday at all. I knew that my birthday was coming. It's a few days. But I wasn't planning for a birthday at all. Then suddenly I woke up this morning and there was a birthday celebration outside my door. And I want to say I'm very grateful. I thank you all. I thank you all with all my heart.